Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery, and tonight is Friday night. It is 7 p.m. Central here in Memphis, Tennessee. If you are not seeing the live button here, then please hashtag replay and let me know where you're from. And if you're new, please let me know so I can thank you for being on my page and watching the video today. It is live right now, of course, and it is Craft Round the Clock family photo pictures or event, and I have made something. I'm going to leave it to your imagination for right now, and I will tell you everything, but I want to get all of these ready so I can put it on the surface that I chose for this. Hey Miss Peggy, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you being here. So I've got these pieces of board, okay? If y'all remember, the people that do follow me and watched me get some boards from the Dollar Tree, that's what this is, and I cut part of it off. Hey, Miss Margaret, Miss Pat, Miss Peggy, and Miss Bonnie, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Virginia Tanner, it's good to see you. I had one that was off-white color, and then I had this brown color, okay? And when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, this one came to mind. Hey, Miss Terry. Hey, Miss Paula. Miss Patty Price. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So I got a few things like some keys. I got a tag, and I've got a picture of myself being goofy. I've got some photo frames and some pictures that I got developed. Hey, Miss Stacy, Miss Bev, and Miss Marilyn. It's so good to see y'all. Thank you for coming from Delaware. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. So the first thing that I want to do is paint this cream color because I want it to be more of, instead of white, being a little bit more cream. So I am going to do that first. This is that bad batch of paint that's at the bottom, but we'll do the best we can. Hey, Miss Vicky, Miss Lucille, and Miss Ruth, thank you for coming on. So we are painting this up, and I'm going to paint this one first because it's the lighter color. It will be the one on the top, and I know y'all are wondering what I'm doing, but I'm going to let it be a surprise just for a minute. I'm not going to get all the way to the edge. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take a little bit of the antique wax and put on all three of these. Now, I did cut these. They were 3 pieces apart. So if you don't see this particular size at your Dollar Tree, that's the reason, because I did cut it down. I wanted it to just have the one line in between. Hey, Miss Jerry, good to see you. I got your package out today. I sent it through UPS. So, we've only got 30 minutes, so I have until 7:30. So, I wanted to prepare a little bit, which I did, and I'll explain what I did, even though I've already done it, because we don't have a whole lot of time. Thank you for painting the page. Thank you so much. Saying hello to everybody else. Thank you for saying that. Hey, Miss Janet. I don't see you, but somebody said hey, so I know you're here. Yes, 30 minutes, Miss Bev. That's all I have, so I'll explain everything. But I wanted to just go ahead and paint this part. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to dry this real quick. Hey, Miss Jackie. If you're on here, I don't see you either. So we're going to dry this. And I want them to be kind of worn looking. That's the reason for the antique wax on the edges. And I'm not going to worry if it doesn't get a good coat of it. It doesn't matter, because I like it to be a little worn anyway. I'm making really bad mess here. So this one, I'm going to leave it the way it is, the brown color. I'm going to make it a little darker, and this one will be a little darker as well. I'm just going to put some of the antique wax on top of this. Hey, Miss Angela, it's good to see you. So I'm going to make it dark that way. I'm going to move this one down here. We're only going to go on the edges dark on this one, and this one right here, we're going to take the whole bunch of wax and put over the top of it. So we're actually, I'm going to use this because it's a baby white and it's just a little easier to do. So I'm just going to make it darker. So I've got 3 different things here. Hey there, M&C Treasures. I forget your name though. Good gracious, I'm sorry. It's good to see you. And I know who you are because I've been in events with you before, but I can't remember your name. I'm so bad. I tell you, once I know your name though, I know your name. It's Cheryl. That's it. Yes, Cheryl. So if y'all haven't seen her page, go over there and see her page. Hey, Miss Jill from Wisconsin. Hey, Miss Connie. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I made this one darker, and this one is still a little bit lighter. See the difference? So I'm going to take the darker, and we're just going to go over the edges just a little bit on this one so it kind of goes all together, okay? Now, y'all, I had 3 different projects, and I couldn't figure out what I was going to do. And I finally figured it out, obviously. But I was going to Hobby Lobby today, and tomorrow I'll show y'all my treasures that I got on clearance. If y'all haven't been to Hobby Lobby to get any clearance, you need to go, because they have some good sale right now. Good clearance. I am going to make that a surprise, Miss Connie. I'll tell you in a minute when I get the rest of it together. You'll know what it is once I do it. I am a busy lady. I was trying to find something and I couldn't find it. So I'm making this kind of really dark. All right. I just want it to be different than this one. So I've got 3 different ones. I've got the cream color, then we're going to have a very dark one, and then we're going to have a lighter color one. And they're going to be on top of each other, okay? So I'm using this again. I don't want to waste anything, so I just use it again. Thank you for sprinkling the page. I appreciate it. Oh, look, it looks like a butterfly. What are they clearancing? A bunch of stuff in the scrapbooking area. It's all over. I got some things out of the wood pile section. A lot of things. Y'all need to go. It's just a little bit here and there everywhere. So it's not just one section. It's a lot. All right, so now I'm going to take some black and a little bitty brush, and we're going to go in between right here in the middle where the line is. I'm going to do the best I can. It's not going to be the best line ever because it's kind of hard to get in between. Thank you for painting the page. I appreciate that, Cheryl. And everybody, this is on Craft Round the Clock as well. Lord, I tried to do this with a pen because I thought it would be easier, and this is terrible. I'm not doing so well. It's not going to be perfect. So I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can. This part take forever. I'm going to do at least this one. And then I'll go back and do the other, because this may take more time than it looks like. It's going outside of the line because it's hard to get in there. But I wanted it to be black in between. And you'll see why in a minute. And like I said, these are from the Dollar Tree, and I just cut one of the little planks off. But I want y'all to see the difference, so I'm going to do this one, and we'll do the rest later. kind of a mess, but we'll get it. All right, let me try to get in there. All right, so there's the line, okay? It's not perfect. I couldn't get it if I tried. Miss Kim, hey, Miss Kim, thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. If you aren't following Craft Around the Clock, make sure you go over there and follow that. Thank you. They gave me this. They're having a sale come Monday on the 27th at Beware Sportswear. So make sure you go over there if you like sweatshirts like this. They also have long sleeves, and they also have t-shirts. And they've even got some pants. But I think they're like sweatpants or whatever. But they've got some really cute things at Beware Sportswear, so definitely go over there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, y'all are going to know once I start putting things on here, okay? I want to just stress this a little bit too. Let me try to do this. Just go around the edge. This is just left over on this sponge. All right, so there it is, okay? This one you can kind of see a dark line. This one you're not going to see so much until I do the black, but that's okay. So we're going to have them just like this. And once I get everything on here, then we're going to place it on the background. I went ahead and did the background because it would take too long, okay? So I did this. I don't know. I think this side looks bigger. I don't know if it is or not, but what do y'all think they are? Do y'all know? Do you know yet? Oh my goodness. Do you know what it is? All right, so there we go, okay? And I've got my hot glue here. Yes, Miss Becky. They're suitcases. All right, so we're just gonna put these pieces on. And I had to cut these out, y'all. I could not find any metal pieces that look like these little things. So I had to make them. I was gonna make these handles anyway, but I wasn't gonna make the metal parts. I was just gonna put them on. If I could find chipboard, if I could do anything. But I couldn't find them, so Tanya had to make them. Somebody let me know when I get close to time, y'all, if you don't mind. All right, so let me put this up here. Now, they're all on, okay, so now they look like suitcases. I've got some stars that I actually painted gold as well. They look great, thank you. And I've got my pictures over here. Some of them I've got together and some of them I don't. They have sticky stuff. And I wanted to put my keys on here. Hold on just a sec. Let me do that real quick. Try this. I might have to go back and put a thing of glue, the other kind of glue, you know. Yep, this one may not work. Might have to do it. All right. try to get all these little things off of here, little spider web things. All right, just a little bit. Okay, so now this is what I did. Now I bought this today. It's 40% off a wood pile. Okay, it's $7.14. Thank you, Miss Pat. All right, so I put some vintage paper on here because I couldn't find anything that was like for travel and that kind of thing. So I just put vintage paper. It's really pretty. And I'm going to set these aside and put these over here so I can put this down if I can. So I got to see where the hole is. There's a hole on the back of it, so when you want to hang it up, you can. So I got to make sure that's where it's supposed to be. Now, it isn't perfect. I've got it kind of where there's some bubbles in it. I didn't have an iron. I don't know where my little iron is. I think it's over there somewhere. All right, so here is this. Let's see. We're going to do it this way. Kind of down here. Put this one on top. And this one on top of this. And I think this one is a little bit warped. So we're just going to do the best that we can. And we're going to put some pictures on here. But first I'm going to glue this down. I could probably take a little bit of the other glue. Let me see here. I've got some all-purpose glue that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to try this and see how that works. So we're just going to, ooh, it's a little bit thinner. So let's see. All right. I don't know why I didn't start with the bottom, right? You may not even need that extra glue, but just in case, I'm just going to put a little dab on either end of it. Smells too. All right, so now we're going to do the other one. And it is, if you get this one, this was at the Dollar Tree also, the glue. And it's a lot thinner than the glue gel. I like the glue gel better. I'm just going to hold them for a sec. Thank you, Miss Terry. All right, let me get rid of that. All right, now I've got, mine is not a traditional family. Mine is my craft family. So I've got a picture of Lee with the turquoise Valentine on here. These were on clearance as well, these photo frames. And I've got me and Marie on here. And here is Elizabeth and Debbie right here. And then I've got one of our followers. And then here we are all together. I had to cut off my face because I had 718. Okay, great. All right, these come with a backing on it. Do you see this plastic? You can kind of see it in the light there. This is sticky, okay? So I was gonna take this off and put the photo in here. Let me see if I can do it. There's a little bitty piece that's kind of sticking out here. Now it's stuck to that, and this has also got sticky to stick on here. So I'm going to kind of put one up here. All right. And I like these picture frames. This is Miss Terry. And here I am by myself, and I've got a silver one. Everything else is gold and these different colors, and they match the background pretty much. So I'm just going to take glue, hot glue, and put around here. Thank you. So let me see how this works. I don't know really where I'm going to put all these. I'm going to put one right here. And I think hot glue will do just fine. This is a green one, so it's kind of pretty. It matches on here pretty good. I may stick it right here because it'll be on a different color than the background. So I'm kind of going to do it like that. And that way it's kind of up a little bit. Okay. Let me just see how this goes. Let me see here. And I'm just going to kind of, I don't know what's what. I may not be able to put every photo on. This one's thinner, so we're going to put the thicker one over here. Put this one over here. Like that. And I'm also going to put some hot glue on here. I wouldn't advise this, but I didn't use glue, regular glue. I'm just going to kind of put this up underneath here a little bit, let it hang off, and put travel on there. And we've got one picture, but I just think the silver doesn't go with that, so I really don't want it on there. So I think I'm just going to write travel on here if I can find my pen. I'm going to do it kind of like this. Because last year I went to 3 different crafting events. And so I traveled and I met all these great people. Travel, T-R-A-V-E-L, right? Am I right? 721. All right. So there's travel, even though it's backwards for y'all. Thank you for spreading the page. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to take part of this off. And then I'm going to take these and go underneath the key, maybe. If I can get it on there. Maybe I'll do it this way. We'll put it on this key. Maybe on this key. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Gosh, come on now, bend up. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of have it like that. And I'll take the excess off just so it's right like that. And we'll go ahead and put our pictures down. I'm going to do it this way because I want them all different ways. Miss Terry. I just had to do some photos that I had. And then I had to get a couple developed as well. Let's see, how do I want to do this? There we go. All right, it looks like I got them all on, and I just had the one extra. So if you've got some family photos that you like, thank you, Miss Patty. And Elizabeth is on here, and Lindy's on here, and Miss Christy is on here. And these are my craft family. And I'll probably put craft family maybe on a little sign right here. Because I've got some letters. Remember the letters from Pop Shelf? And I'll stick that on here. But I just didn't have time to do that. So this is what it looks like though. Let me see if I can get it up close to you. And I may even take this off of here and put it up here and let it hang. I don't know. I was just trying to put it under here. Where did I get the frames? I got them at Hobby Lobby, and they were in the clearance section. So make sure you go over there, buy Tim Holtz and all of that. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Miss Patty. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Miss Dreama. I hope y'all enjoyed this. 724, so I did pretty good then. I've got some stars. I was going to put some stars on it. So let me see this thing right here. I accidentally got that on there, so let me fix this. All right, so I've got some stars. I forgot about the stars, y'all. So I've got a couple there, and maybe put a small one right here and do one in between here, just a little bit. 725, she said. And if you don't like the stars, you don't have to put them on. I just think they're cute. Let's see. Put it right there. All right, so now I've got all the stars on there. So there we go. But if I had had some paper that had like travel stuff on it, it would have been a lot better. But I looked in there and I didn't see anything, and I don't have any paper either. So maybe I should have thought about that ahead of time. But y'all know I changed my craft 3 times. This was the 3rd and final craft. Thank you so much, Miss Opa and Miss Jerry, Miss Pat. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. But this way I can have my friends in here, and this will kind of go, but it's kind of got peachy color instead of pink, but I still like it. Thank you, Miss Bev. Exactly, Miss Pat. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here, and make sure that you see the next crafter on Craft Round the Clock and see what their idea for family photos is. But this is my craft family instead of having my real family on here, but you could do it the same with your family. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Thank you, Miss Pat. 727. So y'all got 3 minutes, and they will. Hey, Miss Robin. And I will not be here tomorrow night. They had canceled that event, so I will not be on 7 o'clock, but I will come on tomorrow at some time to show y'all what I got. Thank you so much, Miss Margaret. Y'all have a good evening. And make sure you watch the next presenter with Craft Round the Clock, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.